Morning, everybody. My name is Jake Will. I work for General Heating. I'm an ambassador with the Chamber of Commerce. And on behalf of the Greater Madison Chamber of Commerce and our 1,200 business members, we'd love to welcome the new Pinney Library to this great location. A dream 7 years in the making, some 30,000 people served, 76,000 books, give or take. This is the third busiest library in the system, but it is the #1 for jealousy factor. This place is incredible. If you haven't seen it yet, it's awesome. The artwork is beautiful. The space is just fantastic, and most of all, it's functional not only as a library, but as a city service center. So congratulations. We are extremely proud to have you here. And with that, I'm going to introduce Greg Michaels, the director of the libraries.
Thanks, Jake. We really appreciate the Chamber being here and the recognition of this terrific accomplishment for the community. So thank you. Where do you start? The new Pinney Branch Library has been, from proposal to opening day, it's been a while. But one thing that I can promise, it was worth the wait. I'm really excited when you enter your new library, and you'll begin to see that this was truly a library designed by the community. And with Madison's community-informed planning and design, you'll see that a space and services are there for the community. So this is your library to learn, share, and create. It's also a library, Pinney Library will be a library of firsts for Madison Public Library. It'll be the first of our libraries to have a play lab, which is an innovative space for children 0 to 5 and their caregivers to play and to learn. It'll be our first library in Madison Public Library to have completely gender-free bathrooms. It'll be our first library with an active outdoor space. And it will be our first library with a drive-up book drop. Now, making all of this possible is truly a team effort. I would like to begin by thanking our library board for all of their support, all of the library staff that it takes to make this possible, from our facilities team to our management. In particular, I want to thank Sarah Lawton, the supervisor of Pinney Library, and her staff for their many contributions. I want to thank Jenny Jeffress and the Madison Public Library Foundation for their tremendous fiscal support of this project. The South Central Library System, which supports all of our computers and makes a robust Wi-Fi available to the community. And my City of Madison colleagues, especially engineering, city real estate, city legal, and a whole lot of other support from so many agencies. It really takes a city to build a library. Something I'm very excited about, I also want to thank the community artists that shared their talents with us. It's just amazing what their artwork has contributed to our space. As you go in, it's just going to be one of those wow moments for you. And then, of course, I'd like to thank our mayor for her support of the program and also making it possible to adequately staff the new library. So with my sincere appreciation, I would like to introduce Mayor Satya Rhodes-Conway.
Thank you. And thank you all for joining us here this morning. You are a testament to the fact that libraries are community anchors. The fact that so many of you are here waiting to get through those doors is really exciting, and with books to return even. It really is a testament to how important libraries are to our neighborhoods, to our families, to our community. I want to acknowledge that Alder Grant Foster is here with us. We're in his district. Thank you for joining us today. So this is an incredibly exciting moment, many years in the making. As many of you know, our public libraries here in Madison circulate more than 3 million items each year. That's a lot of reading and maybe some videos being watched. And library visits are almost 2 million people per year. That far exceeds our population, and so many of you are here on a very frequent basis. As we mentioned earlier, Pinney Library is the 3rd busiest library in Madison, which I think you all should take some pride in, because that's about you. Right? That's about you using your library and the services that it provides. So this project is going to be an asset certainly to this neighborhood, to the east side, but to the entire city, not just through the library service, but also through some of the things that you already heard about, and the way that our libraries extend city services to the entire community. So I'm expecting that some of you are here today because you want to register to vote, or you may visit in the future to do so. Some of you will come back here to vote, and I would encourage you to do that early, before Election Day. But certainly on Election Day, some of you will be voting here. Some of you may be accessing city information on the computers that are available here, and learning more about city services. Some of you may bring your postcards in and take the census on computers at the library, and I encourage you to do that as soon as you possibly can. We need everybody to be counted in the 2020 census. You should start getting your postcards this week. I invite you to fill out the census online or to pick up the phone and fill it out over the phone, and to do that quickly so we know we don't have to bug you about it. This is also an exciting moment because this library embodies our commitment to sustainable design. This is hopefully our 4th LEED certified library. And as we move forward, we continue to be committed to sustainable design in every building that we participate in. And you'll be hearing a little bit more about the sustainable features of this building in a minute. I want to end by saying that new libraries, like any city project, are a team effort. And you heard some of the folks that were most deeply involved, but there are numerous city staff across multiple departments that participated in making today possible and making this library possible. And I want to thank each and every one of them. I also want to thank the entire community, especially those of you who are here today, for supporting our libraries, for using them well, and continuing to advocate for them across the board. So thank you so much for being here. I'm very excited to let you all, in just a moment, walk through those doors into the new Pinney Library. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Yes. My name is Hannah Molinitsky. I'm a public information officer for the City of Madison Engineering Division, and I am so proud to speak on behalf of my team today as part of this impactful project for the Pinney Library and all of you. Engineering, if you don't know already, has had a hand in a lot of projects for our city. Our workload spans from storm and sanitary sewer, road reconstruction to facilities just like this Pinney Library. Our engineering facilities team managed this project and worked as the glue between architects, designers, contractors, furniture vendors. The furniture is awesome in there, and all the different little nuggets of information and details you'll notice, local artists and library staff. We are so proud to be a part of this project. So Pinney has so many unique features that really set it apart and set you, the community, all of us in the community, up for success, especially when it comes to sustainability. We are seeking U.S. Green Building Council certification of LEED Silver. So what does that mean? It means decisions made during the construction process of the Pinney Library they met certain criteria for positive environmental impacts related to sustainable building. Very important. There are sustainability features that you'll be able to see once you walk through the front doors here, and some that are hidden, but just as important, if not more. Things you'll notice are the beautifully locally sourced urban ash wood on the ceilings, wall paneling, and on the end of the bookshelves. This wood was harvested due to emerald ash borer. So kind of a cool, unique feature. We're proud to reuse and include this creatively within our building. Another way we're being a little more conscious of the environment is through lighting in the library. We used energy-efficient LED lighting and strategic use of daylight and activity sensors to reduce electric light usage. Also, things you won't notice, but are obviously equally or even more important. The geothermal heating and cooling under the north parking lot. This will reduce heating and cooling costs to run this building. Very important. The geothermal system, coupled with a future planned solar field, will allow the library to produce as much energy as it uses. We also improved indoor, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. We also improved indoor air quality through the use of materials and furnishings with low volatile organic compounds, or VOC content. Reduce library water usage with automatic faucet sensors and low flow fixtures, and further reduce energy usage by selecting mechanical equipment with high efficiency. All little things that you may not always notice, but so important when it comes to sustainability. All the details, the work and coordination reaches to this very point today. So we want to thank you to all of our engineering staff, the team who made this project possible, which includes the Madison Public Library staff and other city agencies, Rudabush Development, OPN Architects and their subconsultants, and Tri-North Builders and their subcontractors. It takes a lot of people to build and construct this beautiful building. Today, we celebrate a ribbon cutting and kick off to a beautiful new space for our community, which most certainly puts purpose into our work as an engineering division and a city as a whole. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jamie Healy-Plotkin, and I am the president of the Madison Public Library Board. Wisconsin libraries are unique in that they are both a part of their municipalities, but governed by library boards, and required to be part of cooperative library systems. Madison Public Library enjoys the support of many systems: a robust city government, a strong foundation, the expertise of the Madison Public Library Board, and a unique support structure through the South Central Library System, of which Madison Public Library is a part. It truly takes a village to create a library, to fund it, to support it, and to help it grow. For those of you who don't know, Silas Pinney, the namesake of this neighborhood library, was a Wisconsin Supreme Court justice, a Wisconsin legislator, and mayor of Madison. In 1875, during his tenure as mayor, he was instrumental in opening the first public library in the city. My commitment to the library board is to continue that long-standing civic engagement to the Madison community and its libraries. And I look forward to Pinney being a shining star in our library system, allowing access to information and a community space for all. And I'd like to thank my colleagues on the Madison Public Library Board, Director Greg Michaels and his staff, South Central Library System Director Martha Van Pelt and her staff, and our Madison Public Library Foundation and its Executive Director, Jenny Jeffress. With that, I'd like to introduce Heather Cleafish and Phil Plord, Pinney Capital Campaign co-chairs. Thank you.
Thank you. In November of 2015, the Pinney Library Foundation kicked off the fundraising campaign for this library. We know everyone's anxious to get in there, but we want to make a few thank yous before we start. This was the beginning of a public-private partnership to raise money. It took foundations, it took businesses, it took individuals like you. So we want to recognize the foundation board, and some of you who are in the audience today, please raise your hand, including Susie Yonko, our current chair. We'd also like to thank the Pinney Cabinet, specifically past Chair Alan Arntzen, Phil, Bill White, Alan Arntzen, Jeff Rudebush, Tripp Witter, Rich Arneson, Paul Hoffman, and especially Jenny Jeffress and her staff for her leadership for this campaign. Most importantly, though, we could not have done this without all of the Pinney libraries. The majority of this money, by far, was raised by individual contributions, not corporations, not foundations, although we're very thankful to those as well, but individuals. So thank you very much. And Phil's going to give you the stats.
Yeah, thanks, Heather. So the foundation, with all of your help, we had a goal of raising $1.6 million for this facility. As of yesterday at noon, we were $528 short. But in characteristic fashion, somebody gave $2,500 around 4 p.m., so we exceeded our goal. And just a couple highlights of how that money is used. About $1 million went into the Capitol, the building fund itself. $300,000 for public programming and some of the great art you see inside, and then critically over $100,000 for the Pinney Endowment Fund, which helps sustain the day-to-day operation, the day-to-day programming and staff of this facility. So it's all because of our donors, all because of you. And I think I see a big pair of scissors over there. And so is it time to start? Thank you for being here, and I think we're going to cut the ribbon.